report that was just released shows South Carolina saw more than 1,600 cases of salmonella in 2018.
And according to the state health department, that number is higher than the national average. Paola Tristan Ruta looked over those numbers today, and Charleston County had the most sick people, Paola.
Well, the new study finds that salmonella is the most common infection that affects the intestine in South Carolina. And what's interesting is that people can get it from a lot of different foods, not just poultry.
It's something that you can get from almost anything. Salmonella can be found in things like beef, raw eggs, and even animals. That could explain why every county in South Carolina reported some case of the infection last year.
Salmonella is just an infectious, it's basically a bacterium that causes nausea and vomiting, and it certainly can cause lots of discomfort and abdominal pain. It's one of those pain causes that we see quite often.
Quite often enough that Charleston County saw the highest number of cases in the state. 161 cases were reported to the Department of Health and Environmental Control last year. That data was part of a newly released report that shows a lot of diseases and conditions in the state.
It can happen anytime.
Dr. Kenneth Perry works at Trident Medical Center. He says the most common way people get the infection is through contaminated food or water.
If you are in your kitchen and you have that raw turkey for Thanksgiving and you don't wash your hands, or you aren't washing the cutting board and the area in the kitchen where it is, it can certainly start getting connected to things that don't get cooked.
Last year, we saw outbreaks in the state from raw turkey and even live chickens. That's why Dr. Perry says it's important to make sure you're washing your hands.
I think the thing that people in their mind at home, they're like, oh, if I wash my hands, if I cook that raw meat, if I cook that egg, I won't ever get in contact with it. The difficulty is it can be on things that aren't cooked. Make sure that you're not using raw meat on the same area that you would be preparing something that's not cooked. And obviously, hand hygiene is an issue.
And salmonella can make people sick for a long period of time, so medical professionals also advise people to keep hydrated. And we have the full link to the report on our website, live5news.com.